What's going on? It's Scotty here with another supplement review. And today's supplement review is going to be one again I haven't tried, so I will be going through a taste test right now, obviously a mixing test right now, and I will be giving you the effects after I've finished my workout. After I've done the review and went to the gym. Today's is called Charged Up, as you can see it here. I haven't really heard a lot about this at all on the internet about it. It's manufactured by Core X Fitness. The one I have at the moment is citrus fusion flavour, so obviously that's a citrus flavour. As you can see, it's been unopened, so I'm just going to peel this on there. I can really see here, but the scoop's nicely placed on the top, which I've gotta love. But now it's just time to go over how it actually tastes. It smells quite strong. It's quite weird. I don't know. Could see on the back that I had 10 milliliters. There's one scoop, but on the scoop it actually says 15. But I'll stick it in anyway. I mean, usually when I first try pre-workout, I do put about 1.5 scoops in, just for my tolerance, basically, just to see what it's like. I think if I put 1 scoop in, I probably wouldn't have a lot to say about it. Just when I'm looking at the nutritional values in the back as well. And then the caffeine's 200 milligrams, so obviously 300 clinical dose, which I would prefer to have. Beta alanine is 1600, I believe. Clinical dose is about, is that about 300, 350? Might be wrong. Well, that's popped up there. It's quite fizzy. Just pour it out there into my glass. No floras in the bottom of this, which is a good sign to begin with. As you can see here, it has got a bit of froth on the top. So I'm just going to get a spoon. Get an additional stir and see how it tastes. As I said, this one here is citrus fruit flavour. Yeah, and so far from the flavour, I think it's smelling like a fun bar. If you've had the citrus fun bar, it's smelling like one of them. Hopefully it doesn't taste like one of them. So let's see. What's going on? It's ItzzScottyReviews, yeah, and I'm just doing the second part of my charged up pre-workout review. As the camera ran out of battery on me on the take before, obviously I'll still have to do a second part of it to tell you about the effects. And as far as the flavour goes, I would definitely say it did taste like a fun bar. The citrus flavoured one, which to be honest isn't the nicest flavour. I mean, it's not bad. But I definitely wouldn't say it was the nicest. So it would go down well, you could have it, you can put up with it, put it that way. I mean, obviously it's the taste where, in my opinion, if the effects are really good, you'd have no problem drinking it. But obviously if the effects are bad, then you probably wouldn't want to take it, and you wouldn't want to take it anyway if the effects are bad. My impression was after I took it, I started feeling the tingles a little bit, which you would do from the beta-alanine. And I would say for the first half an hour to 45 minutes, I did feel quite a lot of energy from it, which obviously is quite good. And then I think it kind of started just depleting a bit. I mean, there wasn't a crash, there wasn't a come down, anything like that. But the boost of energy that I initially got, like slowly went, I should say. And that was off 1.5 scoops, not the recommended one that they recommend. So I mean, it was decent. I'd say that I could have done for a bit longer. I mean, if the energy lasted for an extra half an hour, 45 minutes, say twice the amount it should have initially lasted, I think it would have been a solid pre-workout. But for me, it just didn't quite hit that. I mean, I might take 2 scoops next time to see how that worked out. But it was definitely not bad. Probably average pre-workout in my opinion. I would say though, if you haven't tried a pre-workout, it could be a good starting point, because as I said, it's not that high in stimulants. You shouldn't feel too much energy from it, and then as I said, if you knew, you can kind of work your way up to the higher stimulated or higher dosage pre-workouts. So overall, I mean, I think it was £15 I paid for this one, and 25 servings. I mean, that's a decent price, especially if you're just starting off and you want to try a pre-workout. I would definitely say, yeah, if you're going to start it off with pre-workout, then try the charged up. If you're used to your pre-workouts, then maybe not as much. But I mean, overall taste, it's alright, you can put up with it. It's not the best, not the worst, it's decent. Value for money, I would definitely say, yeah, that's there. And overall effects, maybe a 7. I mean, as I said, didn't last all the way through my workout, but there wasn't a crash, which is obviously a good sign, and there wasn't a come down, nothing like that. And the initial boost was good. So the only thing I can complain about really is the length of the effect on it, but other than that, it's a good product. Also, yeah, I'd say overall maybe an 8, 7.58. That's going off obviously the effect, the value and the taste. Maybe 7.5 I would say actually, because the taste is not quite there. So that's it for ItzzScottyReviews.